So here we are at Guit Con, and I am with the one, the only, PIXXY LIXXX. My favorite YouTube handle has to be PIXXY LIXXX. Please tell us, where'd you come up with the name?
That's an interesting story, and one that is kind of lame, but I'll go with it.
They're all lame. Mine's super lame too, don't worry.
Are you familiar with the band Steel Panther?
Yeah.
Okay, so Steel Panther's bass player, Lexi Fox.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
It's a parody of Nikki Sixx, but I wanted to parody the parody.
That's funny. I'm so glad I asked that question.
Yeah, they were having a solo contest. That's how I started on YouTube. The way to enter the contest was you had to make a video and put it on YouTube.
Oh my God.
And to give myself a slight edge in the competition, I said, come up with a comical name.
Yeah.
And I said, well, let's just, what would a, Pix and Licks, PIXXY LIXXX.
That's great. I thought it was Pixie Sticks. I thought it was a play on the Pixie
was the
Sticks.
official candy.
Yeah.
Of PIXXY LIXXX because it came.
Hell yeah,
it looked like cocaine. It came with a built-in straw.
Right,
so,
a big straw
right,
too.
A big, giant
Could
straw,
you imagine?
Right? So if PIXXY LIXXX was going to choose any candy, it would have to be PIXXY Sticks.
Absolutely.
But then of course you have to change a few letters to make sure
Right.
the real PIXXY Sticks.
Yeah, they're not coming after you. Don't worry. I think it's like Wonka brand, if I'm not mistaken, that has it.
Right. Yeah, Wonka owns that now.
Yeah, they've got other things to worry about.
So it started like that, and I said, let me go do the solo contest, and I did that and didn't win, and I just kept going.
That's great. How long have you been doing it?
Well, I started the channel, and the contest was in the fall of 2009, and the video went up, and then when I didn't win, I took it down. And then I posted, I said, well, let me go back and put a video up. So I think my official first video is probably in early 2010.
Wow. And what did you kind of focus on that first year anyway?
The first year, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So I would just go on there.
I still don't know what to do.
Yeah, and just like do a couple of riffs. And you know what video got a lot of views was I had done some computer work for a friend, and he's like, I gotta pay you. And I was like, there's no way. Your money is dead to me.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm accepting payment for this. And he said, well, I know you have an Ibanez artist that you've been having trouble with the pickup selector switch. He goes, I have a friend in town who's like the guy, does all Pat Metheny's guitars, Jim Hall's guitars. He goes, he's pretty much the guitar whisperer. He goes, he's not cheap. He goes, but let me cover the cost of him fixing that switch for you. And I was like, absolutely.
Yeah, I like that. I like this guy.
I get the guitar back, and it's amazing. The setup, I mean, the guy really is the guitar whisperer.
What town do you live in?
I live in Boston.
Okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah, so I get it back, and I'm like just thrilled with how the guitar came out. And I had to, that was the first time YouTube was calling me.
Yeah. So you went out and you
So I put the video, I got the camera on, and I said, guys, I got my guitar back, and I can't believe how nice this is. And I just, sort of went on and
people loved it.
And people loved it. And what happened is that the Ibanez Collectors Forum shared it, which I didn't even know you could do.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They embedded it. And all of a sudden I went on there, and they're like, you had 3 views, 4 views, 3 views, 1,000
Exactly.
views. And that's the drug that ropes us all in.
Sure.
All of a sudden you get a little spike in views.
Yeah.
And then I went to the website and checked it out, and they're like, oh, what a great guitar, and he's really right about the guitar, and that's the feedback you get.
And that's
that fuels you to continue on.
Sure, absolutely. Wow, that's fascinating. Are you a Patriots fan?
Yes.
I'm a Tom Brady fan.
Yeah, we all are.
I'm gonna miss him when he's gone.
Yeah.
Do you
were
think
a little nervous that first week, maybe we're
God, these last 2 weeks he's lit it up.
And then he's just lit it up.
That's what he does.
Oh no, he's good.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
I think he and Belichick need to retire together and walk off the field hand in hand.
Yeah.
Like really funny in a comical way, like literally holding hands, walking off together.
Into the sun.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think that would be great. I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, so the AFC doesn't affect me, until the Super Bowl, which we never go to anyway. So it doesn't affect me. But love Tom Brady, and most of my friends hate me for liking the Patriots.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much hate there is for the Patriots.
Yeah, you know, we're probably, but it always happens. When the Yankees were kicking everyone's ass, everybody hated the Yankees. When you have success, you're the hated team.
Yeah.
Our success won't last forever.
I can't wait to be hated as a Vikings fan.
Right.
I've been waiting 44 years. One of these days, it's
one of these days.
I just got to
feel the hate.
I got to stay alive. So, cake or pie?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Oh my God. I'm going pie.
I'm agreeing. I'm going pie too. Tequila or bourbon?
Tequila.
Oh, yes.
That was the first drink I ever drank.
Last question. Last question is going to be duct tape. Do you think it gets its name from originally being used as a textile to wrap around ductwork in home building and buildings and whatnot, or do you think it's because of the sound it makes when you unwrap it?
I think it's most of the duct tape I see is spelled D-U-C-T, so I'm thinking it was to wrap around duct seams to prevent leakage while it was running.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Said, I had no idea, but my daughter has turned me on to the world of like various colored duct tapes.
Oh yeah,
and she is into it. She has done like her trumpet case,
yes,
and all these things. She duct tapes them up, and
she needs to get gaff tape next. They have gaffer tape, and it's neon and all that stuff too. Right. When you remove it, it doesn't leave a residue.
Oh, okay.
Turn her onto that gaffer tape.
I will, yeah, because the duct tape, like anything in middle school, gets becomes super huge.
Hell yeah!
Next year, they're like, duct tape.
Well, you have to tell her you were asked that question. That's great.
I will. She will love it.
Great. Yeah. Pixie, thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.
A total pleasure to meet you as well. An honor.